And now let's talk about not selectors in CSS. So over here, I'm going to create a divs over here like this. And I'm going to say that this is going to be div, and we're going to copy and paste this one, right? So we're going to say 1, 2, 3. And over here, the third one, we're going to say class. And I'm going to give it a class of, let's say, box, right? So over here. And then also we're going to make an hrefs, right? So over here, I'm going to say href link. And then I'm over here going to say this is going to be hashtag. So this is going to be home over here, right? And maybe let's add some line breaks. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to just say like this. So 1, 2, 3, right? So there's going to be line breaks. And over here, we're going to have another link, right? So we're going to have a link, and we're going to give it an href. And over here, we're going to actually have a link. So I'm going to say HTTP over here, then double colon, right? Over here, it's going to be /, and this is going to be www.google.com, right? And over here again, we're going to write Google, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to head to CSS, and let's start looking at not selectors, right? So we're going to go over here, and we're going to say simply that, let's say all divs, right? We're going to say a width over here like this. We're going to say a width 100 pixels, height 100 pixels over here like this, and the background color, so let's say red over here, right? And then we're going to say that this is going to have a margin of, let's say, 20 pixels, right? But what if we would want to apply all the styles, but not the one to the class of box, right? So I'm going to say over here like this, div over here, not over here like this, and then we need to place it over here what we would be excluding, right? So over here I'm going to say box, and over here we're going to say, let's say, hover, right? And obviously this hover is just an example, right? This could be something else, but let's use this hover for now, right? I'm going to say background color, and we're going to say yellow, right? And let's see what happens, right? So as you can see, as I'm hovering, right, these two are working, and the third one, nothing is happening, right? Because I actually excluded this box, right? And it would actually work the same way if I would say, let's say, ID box, right? So it would again work the same way. There would be no difference. Obviously over here we would have to place the ID, right? So my point is we can actually specifically say what we would want, right? Whether it's ID or whether it's a class. Now that we're done with the div, right, let's look at how it would look with a link, right? So over here I'm going to write link, and I'm going to say not over here like this, and then over here I'm going to place the actual attribute, and I'm going to say href over here, and I'm going to say that the start of the href over here is not equal to HTTP. Basically it is equal to HTTP, but you could see that I have a not, right? So over here I'm going to say this is going to be font size over here, and we're going to say like 30 pixels, right? So you can see that only this guy becomes 30 pixels because we actually excluded this, right? We said the href that actually starts with HTTP over here. When we have an href that starts with HTTP, that one should be actually excluded. And this is how we can use a not selector in CSS.